of an impact driver. As tools continue to gain more and more power, we promise that our accessories will continue to live up from a durability standpoint. From a performance standpoint, we are developing the newest technologies in the industry that make your readers, followers, that makes them drill, drive, and fasten longer. And lastly, we're focused on innovation. We spend more time on job sites with our users, understanding their frustrations and their pain points, so we can develop accessories that make them more productive, more efficient, and hit on that durability that they need. A great example of driving performance forward is our brand new line of Shockwave Matrix Carbide driver bits. On job sites today, we saw there's applications where impact driver bits are not holding up. They're a little bit too soft. They're wearing out too quickly. These applications, installing drywall, decking, steel stud framing, where users drive up to thousands of screws even in one day, impact bits, they're eating through them so quickly and they're taking too much downtime swapping out their bits. So we took this back into our engineers. How do we give these users a bit that doesn't wear out but still hits on that impact durability? And that's how we developed our line of Shockwave Matrix Carbide driver bits. What's different about these bits? First is the steel. This steel actually contains fine grains of carbide evenly distributed throughout the steel. And that carbide gives us the benefit of extreme wear resistance. In addition, we took our Shockwave technology and added our optimized shock zone and custom heat treat to still get that impact durability out of these bits. In our testing right over here, this is our aggressive life test. What this test consists of is driving 6-inch screws into composite decking, driving 3-inch combination head screws into pressure-treated 4x4, driving self-tapping screws into steel studs, and driving wood screws into oak. This test is done round after round in both drills and impacts, and we looked at how do these bits perform and what is the experience like throughout the test. So our Matrix Carbide bits were able to drive up to 2,800 more screws in this test. But what's more impressive is how the experience was throughout. If you look at the base here, you can see this is what those tips look like in the final round of their test. Those ones on the bottom there, I promise you would have thrown them away long before they got to this point, because the user experience is so terrible that you have to put your whole body weight behind them to keep them engaged in that screw. These Matrix bits, with that extreme wear resistance, maintain that best fit throughout the life. I have a quick demo to show you guys that extreme wear resistance. So wear is something that happens over time through hundreds to thousands of screws. So it's really hard to show you in one. But how I'm going to do that is I'm going to intentionally strip out some screws to show you that kind of aggressive abuse that builds up over time. I'm going to do this demo first with a competitive impact bit, and then I'm going to do it with Matrix and show you the difference of what that does to these bits. So I'm going to go first with the competitor. So that's aggressive. Hopefully you guys don't do that on the job site. Maybe the apprentices do. But this to show you over time the type of wear that happens to impact bits. And this leads to a really frustrating user experience.
Look like a DeWalt.
Because now you have to put your whole weight behind this. If you can even get it to engage in the screw head anymore, you got to find another bit in your house. Even leave the job site to go this part. So I'm going to see if it can continue driving. So it cannot. It's stripped out. I'm going to do the same thing with the Shockwave Matrix Carbide bits. So I'm going to wipe it off because there's a little bit of burnt screw on there. But I'm going to show you guys, those of you up close, do you see that tip? Is there any damage to the bit itself? No, and that's that carbide within the steel that allows this bit to maintain that great fit and handle that extreme.
I didn't catch it.
I'll give you a that allows us to have that best fit over the life of the bit.
Told you.
And I'm going to take it and see if it'll keep it. Fairly confident it will. This bit can withstand that extreme abuse, and it's that carbide within the steel. Because of this type of performance, we back this up with the industry's first lifetime tip warranty. If users are wearing out these bits, we're replacing them. And how they do it, we've made it extremely simple. Everybody's got a smartphone. All you have to do is snap a picture of that bit. At the end of the day, shoot me an email at shockwavematrixcarbide@milwaukeetool.com, and we'll ship you out a replacement. So makes them more productive, keeps them on the job site, and keeps them moving forward. We didn't just come out with a brand new world innovation with Matrix Carbide. We also completely revamped our line of Shockwave impact driver bits. Who here has used our impact bits before? Most of you? Does this one look a little bit different?
They got a nice Shockwave set too, guys, coming.
Like we said, impact bits on the market today, they tend to be a little bit softer by nature, which leads to those premature wear failures. So we've improved the wear resistance on this bit as well. We've added a new wear guard tip. What we're doing to these tips is we are laser hardening them. What that does is it provides a protective shield around the tip of the bit that gives it a better fit throughout time and a better user experience. If you look at this same graph over here, that second one there, that's our Shockwave impact duty bits. And you can see on the bottom that throughout that test, that bit held its fit as well and gave a much better user experience. But we didn't stop there. We also improved the durability of this bit. So we actually optimized our shock zones, this red color banded area, by tip type. Because we know that different types of bits do different types of applications. So a T10 bit is going to have a thinner shock zone, as it's used with more precise screws and more precise applications, versus a T40 that's used with much bigger fasteners and has to absorb a higher amount of torque. And what we also did is we customized our steel and our heat treatment for tip type. This is something nobody else in the market has done, and that allows us to get that best performance across applications and across tip types, rather than taking a one-size-fits-all approach. So we have a demo to show you guys this improved durability of these bits. What we're going to do is we actually have T25 bits, us versus a competitor, in a winch. We're going to use them to raise these springs. The tension's going to get so high that it's actually going to snap the bit. And what you're going to see read out on the screen is the force that it takes to break our bit versus a competitive bit. So Christian's going to run the competitive bit, and I'm going to do the Milwaukee bit.
Which one's Milwaukee?
I'm Milwaukee. All right. 1, 2, 3. As you can see, there's quite a difference. And it's that optimized shock zone and that custom steel and heat treat that allows our bit to absorb that torque and keep moving. Where this is going to benefit you as your readers, your users, is in those hard joint applications where these bits have that aggressive stop and they need to absorb that torque. So Tapcons, thick metal to metal, hard plastics. This is a great bit, and those features are going to give them much longer life. So I'm going to bring us back this way just a little bit to show you guys the last piece of this. So the question now is, we have these two great driving lines. How do you guys know which one to use? How do you know which one to tell your followers to use? And what that depends on is the application. What are they doing? Are they installing drywall? Are they building decks? Are they framing out steel walls? They're going to want to use the matrix bit because those are highly repetitive tasks that lead to wear failures. That matrix bit with the carbide within it gives that extreme wear resistance and the best user experience. Are they installing Tapcons? Are they doing 16 gauge steel where they need that high durability where they typically break bits today? they're going to want to use that Shockwave impact duty bit that can absorb that torque and get them much better performance than other competitors.
So they improved the
application,
regular
we have a
Shockwave bits too.
best-in-class solution for
All right.
everything on the job site. And we're going to continue to drive performance forward with our Shockwave impact accessories. With that, I'm going to hand it to Christian, who's going to take you through our new twist product.
Quick, guys. This is that bit that she tried to strip out.
Can
Okay.
everyone hear me? Cool. All right. Again,
Still
my name's
works.
Christian. I'm the product manager over the twist drilling category.
She really worked this pretty hard, guys.
Today, I'm
As you
really
can see,
excited to talk
even some of
about
the
our brand new line of
torsion
Red Helix
zone
twist
went
drill
off
that's
on that.
launching later this year.
And here's the DeWalt.
Cobalt Red Helix bits will be launching in October, and then our Shockwave
So, guys,
titanium bits will be launching.
This is going to be the Carbide, Matrix Carbide kit. Again, these have a lifetime warranty, okay? Lifetime warranty. But they also improved their regular Shockwave bits. We'll talk about that shortly. But you're going to have a Matrix kit here. This looks to be around a 40-piece kit. 1, 2, 3.
Since then, we've done a lot more research.
Yeah,
Really
look at
want
this
to
one.
Understand what your pain points and frustrations were. We saw 3 common trends.
Okay,
1,
and it also
the bits
has
weren't
an
lasting
adapter.
longer. They kept burning out. 2, they weren't cutting fast enough. We wanted to be faster on the job site. And 3, they kept breaking, either the shape or the tip itself. We took all this feedback and designed brand new bits to really address all of these issues. Today I'm excited to announce that both lines of our bits will be featuring an enhanced tapered web and a quad edge tip geometry.
So again, guys,
We have 2 demonstrations to really showcase
there's a
what
couple
that
demonstrations going on.
against the competition. But first, let's talk about that enhanced tapered web. All right, so show of hands real quick. Who's ever broken a smaller size bit? Everyone's hand should be up. Come on, guys, let's up, right? Oh, there you go. Right, it's happened to everyone. It's very frustrating. It stops the process completely. It really happens when you're drilling at an awkward angle, maybe upward or downward, or you're holding the material itself in your hand, but you're drilling off axis. So the pressure itself won't snap the bit, but once you're engaged the material and actually drilling into it, it's the fatigue that's created that really tends to make the bit snap. That's exactly what this demonstration here is trying to replicate. We have our brand new titanium bit and the competition's titanium bit locked into a fixture
These
with
are the
20 pounds of
titanium
weight
bits,
being
guys.
applied to both bits. I'm going to start them up and we'll see how they fare.
These are brand new also, guys. We talked about it.
Both weights are engaged. For those of you in the back, you can take a look up there as well, get a better view.
All right.
Competition has failed, but I'm so confident in our enhanced tapered web, I'm going to add more weight to our bit.
All right. So the competitor already snapped.
26 pounds of weight that I've applied to our bit, and it's still
The
gonna keep
Milwaukee
going
has
strong. I could
26
run this thing all
pounds.
day, but for the sake of time, I'm going to cut it short. Now let's talk about that quad edge. What were those 2 other pain points that we really talked about? The life of the bit and the speed of the cut. The quad edge tip addresses both of these issues. That aggressive tip geometry is going to help you dig into that material a lot faster, as well as feature relief angles to help separate the heat buildup that you typically get at a tip. We're going to go head to head again with competitor Cobalt and then our brand new Cobalt. We're going to be drilling into 304 12 gauge stainless steel.
304 12 gauge steel here, guys.
Right off the bat, you can see that quad edge doing all the work for us, extracting that material very quickly. Whereas the competitor is kind of just feeding up and pressing into the material. We completed the application. Competitor's still going. Barely even bit into it. Typically, we see a 20% difference in speed between us and the competition. With these new improvements, our Cobalt bits are going to last up to 15 times longer than your regular black oxide bits.
They're going to last longer than 94 GT's black oxide tips.
So again, we've created a bit that will, one, last longer, cut faster, and is overall more durable. Thank you very much. With that, I'm going to pass it off to Iris, who's going to talk about our plus lock extensions.
All right, guys, so I want to talk about these bits again. I'm going to see if I can get over here. All right, guys, so these are the new Shockwaves. They improved, I believe she said, I don't know if I'm zoomed in or zoomed out. All right, real quick, guys. These are the new Shockwaves, okay? So I believe she said they improved and are toughened the torsion zone here 5 times, okay? They strengthened the steel here, the shaft. So these are going to take over. So basically what we'll do is we'll call these the Gen 2 Shockwave impact bits, all right? I'm going to try to find out when they're going to be available. Big reason probably why we saw a lot of sales, whether at Depot or online, with the old Shockwave bits, right? There's been a few deals, but for the reason that obviously they're coming out with new ones. So these are your Gen 2. So you got an option of the normal Shockwave or the Matrix Carbide. Okay. So what do they have to do? Many times a ladder doesn't fit. See that? Doesn't fit into that tight space. Sometimes even a rotary hammer won't. Magnetic on the Matrix. But obviously there's going to be a huge price difference between these two, and you can definitely tell. Okay. And remember, guys, these have a lifetime warranty. All you have to do is take a picture of it, send it to matrix.com, whatever the hell she said, and you'll be good to go. So these are new also.
As you can see, I was easily able to work around the pipe that's already installed. Next to that, this is 8 feet up in the air. I didn't even have to use a ladder. So most ceiling applications, you might even completely avoid a step stool or a ladder in that case. Another common application is mounting equipment onto the concrete.
All right, guys, just what we thought, and we know, let's be honest, guys, the drill bits from Milwaukee, have not been recognized as some people like them, some people don't. I'm not a big fan of them, but we knew they were going to improve them, right? Milwaukee doesn't wait. Once they kind of start hearing, listen, your drill bits, you got to do something. They suck. They're no good. They don't work. They go right to, the engineers start going and they start working on a replacement for them. So you got the Red Helix, obviously, and you got your Impact Red Helix, obviously made for the impact drivers, made for the drills. So these are the new Red Helix here, guys. Again, I'm live, so the quality is not going to be so good, but you're going to have to, it is what it is, unfortunately. And this is the new Gen 3 impact driver. But, what they did with this was all about weight, right? So they had the Red Helix and a competitor. They added weight. It snapped. Couldn't hold it. They added more weight, up to 26 pounds here, and the bit still did not. You could see it's bending a little bit. It's bending, but definitely I don't know what the competitors' bits are, to be honest with you, but you could take a guess. But for the people that kind of weren't happy with Milwaukee's older Red Helix bits, you got a lot of new options, guys. I'm very happy to see that they improved the Shockwave bits. Again, with the Shockwave, guys, I'm going to give my little opinion here, then we'll get over here. But, when they first came out, they were great, because no one kind of, you know, had these really impact rated bits, right? Then, you know, Bosch came out with theirs, Makita came out with theirs, DeWalt, and you know, you kind of need to upgrade these suckers a little bit. Now that's kind of what they did, and I've been saying it. I'm like, they need it. Because they always want to be first, Milwaukee, right? They want to always be the best, and you know, they really weren't, you know. So you're going to be able to buy these in these individual packs, guys, but I can tell you, I don't recommend that. I don't know how good the footage, the picture is here. I apologize. But again, you're going to be able to get these in, you know, a 1-pack here, obviously. 2 packs. You got the adapter here. Go for the big kit, guys. You're going to save a lot of money. Now, obviously, if you don't use some of the bits that are in these, you know, 30-piece kits, 40-piece kits, 50-piece kits, you know, you got to remember, though, this is probably $10. The kit might be $30, right? So you might get 3 of these in the kit instead of 2. And then, you know, you got some 2-inch here, 2 1/4 inch, but you might need some 1-inch. So if you buy these individually, you're going to be almost probably at that same price point as of buying the kit. But just letting you know, and they do this with the Shockwaves, of course, too. But again, so they're going to have, okay, so these are all the new Shockwave bits, guys. Okay, let me see if I can put this up. All right. Remember, if you see the black, right here, it's the Phillips number 2. If you see this, this is a custom alloy steel, guys. All right, and this is the shock zone that they, you know, said they increased the performance, the strength of the torsion zone here, or shock zone. But this is your Shockwave. So these are going to be all new, guys. So if you see the black 1/4 inch shaft here, the impact, yep, it's custom alloy 76 steel. All right. Now the difference between this is again custom alloy 76 steel. You go over to the Matrix, that is a Matrix Carbide steel. Okay, but obviously these are going to be cheaper. Okay, but these are improved over. So this is like the Gen 2 Shockwave bits. All right, and you know, they obviously had a lot of different kinds here. You know, nut drivers. These are all going to be new. Let's see if they have a 1/2 inch. That would be the cat's meow. 7/16. No. See, they will not come out with a 1/2 inch. I don't understand it. I've just about had it. 7/16. Your sisters. All right. So obviously you got your 2-inch here, and you got your 1-inch here, guys. 3/8. And this is a 1/4, and this should be a what, 5/16. No 1/2 inch. Here's your adapter. So these are all new here, okay? And up here are your Carbide, all right? So real quick, guys. So I want to let somebody else probably get over here. But now, and the difference also with the Matrix, all right? See, so your normal Shockwave bits, guys, right? Non-magnetic, no big deal. You go over to the Matrix, they're magnetic, okay? But again, there's your Shockwave. All right, so you got your Shockwave and your Matrix. This is alloy 76 steel, and this is your Matrix Carbide steel. All right, lifetime warranty. You're going to spend a lot more money on these, but again, lifetime warranty. All right, but what I want to stress here is that these are all Gen 2 Shockwave bits, okay? So I'm going to try to find out when these are going to hit the store. Obviously, you know, there's a lot of different bits here and everything, and but yeah, this is what actually some store. I think I was in Ace Hardware, and they had something kind of like this set up, and they would have like the price here. Obviously, you're not going to see this at the big box stores. But all right, let me go over and we'll take a look at the blades. You want to look at the blades, guys? What do you say?
Like a fish, they were asking.
All right, these are the Thunderbolt Black Oxide, guys. Real quick, I'm going to see if they have the new titaniums here. But these are the Thunderbolt Black Oxide. All right, all the different sizes here. Here's your big boy, your 1/2 inch here. Wow, these are nice. You see the coating on that.
I'm kind of surprised they didn't know the mounting point, but they've been as strong as they have. You can't fucking hold on to it. You can't hold on to it. Like, it was 200 pounds of super plus me.
I hope the quality here, as you can see this. This is your 3164. It's right here. But these are redesigned, the Thunderbolts. They're engineered with a thicker web, so you get a little bit longer life, less breakage. You know, they're kind of designed for, you know, portable drills, you know, that fast penetration and, you know, drilling times and stuff. They have this unique spiral design here. You see that? It's kind of, yep, it's a unique spiral design. And, yeah, the flute, it'll kind of clear the chips faster, you know, and you kind of can see a picture of the web here. But yeah, this will, you know, that's what the design, the spiral design is supposed to kind of clear those chips a little bit quicker. But it's an open flute, right? All right, so here again, a lot of this is the Red Helix. These are the new ones, okay? The price difference, guys, I don't know. This is your 15 piece, okay? It's going to be item number 48894630. All right. So these are the new Shockwave impact bits. It's going to be it's a 15 piece kit. Obviously, you can buy them individually. I don't recommend doing that, guys. You know, but again, if you're not using, you know, a 564 to 30 seconds, a 1/16th, you're not using those smaller ones, you might be able to buy 2 of these, 1/2 inches, or, you know, 15-30 seconds. But again, the value is in these kits, right? You got some, you got step drill bits. I don't know if these are new or they've kind of been out. Here's your nut drivers. These are the new nut driver sets. 1 7/8. But again, they only go up to the. Now that's weird. I just don't get it, guys. It hurts. It really hurts. But here's your 1/2 inch. All right. They don't have it in an impact ready. Right. They will not put a 1/2 inch as a impact nut driver. Right. So you got to put these obviously in adapters. And obviously they're short, but that's the problem. They don't offer it in any of these longer nut drivers either. We've seen this. You know, a lot of this stuff I think has been out. I'm kind of trying to focus on. Right, this is the new 74 piece set, guys. Obviously you can tell these are all new, and you can kind of tell they totally redesigned not only the tip, right? But they improved the torsion zone. I want to say she said, I was listening, of course, but there's so much stuff going on. But I think she said 5 times stronger than the Gen 1 Shockwave impact bits. Here's a nice piece. This is the 40 piece new Shockwave 4832 4006. You get 3 nut drivers, you get 2 socket adapters, 3 drill bits, and these should be the new drill bits, the new Red Helix. You got an adapter, a lot of 2-inch, guys. And then you got this nice little area. Here's some double-sided bits. That's a Phillips and a T25. So they got, you know, again, they were just kind of getting dated, right? Not that they weren't good, you know, just like a little bit dated. And I just had a feeling, and I'm not surprised at all that they kind of just, now we're into the Gen 2 Shockwave bits, right? And they did it with the nut drivers. They came out with the new drill bits, the Red Helix, of course. I think, I don't know if we're going to come to this section, guys, but I think this is pretty much all the same. What I know is they expanded the length of some of these blades, but I think they did that like beginning or towards the end of the, or the beginning of the fall, right? So here, now I think we're going to see some new hole saws. All right, I don't think we've gotten to that section yet today, but here, you know, here's a 24 tooth 7 1/4 inch. This is the blade that pretty much comes on. I think this is the blade that not only comes with the new Gen 2 circular saw. I think this is the blade that comes with it. I don't have that saw, but I'm pretty sure it's a 24 tooth. And I think it's a framing blade. I think this is the blade, honestly, that comes with that new brushless circular right here. This is your 7 1/4 24 tooth medium red rack 49220086. And obviously they got different size blades here. You know, you can go, you got a fine finish wood blade, you know, you got a PCD blade here. Here's an ultra fine wood 60 tooth 7 1/4. Diablo had these 2 for $19. $2. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? I did a deal on it. Yeah, so that's about it, guys. You know, this was that test that they did. And they got, look at all these bits in there. All these busted bits. But I'm trying to show you here. All right, so again, you got that matrix carbide with the matrix, and then of course, yeah, I don't know what kind of bits they were using here. Oh, Irwin. I told you to stay away from Lowe's and those Irwin bits. Focus. And here's a busted one. Yeah. So check this out, guys. This thing's heavy. Here I come to save the day. I want to. They're probably going to throw me out of here, so let me put this back in here. Oh, I put it in upside down. Matrix Carbide. All right, guys, so you're going to be able to get this in a kit. I didn't see any of the Matrix kits up there. But again, this looks like it's probably around a 30-piece kit here. You know, honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. What they did here, I don't want to say that because this is an old Shockwave case. What they basically did was probably open up some of the packs, right? And they kind of just threw them in here. So I'm not really sure. I want to take that back. I don't know if they're going to come out with a kit. Let me ask this young lady. Hey, hon, I have a question.
Yep.
Is this going to be made available in like a kit?
It is.
The Matrix?
So this
Okay.
set will
Right.
be available in October of this year. It's
Okay.
a 25-piece set.
25-piece
It's gonna
set.
retail for about $50.
$50. Okay. And lifetime warranty?
Yes.
Yep.
Across the two
Oh,
types.
excellent.
So
All right.
Square and Torx are launching in October.
Okay.
So at that time we'll have the set because then we'll have the wide offering.
Okay. And the new Shockwaves, are they going to
So
be?
this is a rolling change.
Okay.
So it'll just anywhere that you find Shockwave today, this
Right.
product will start to show up as the old stuff sells through.
Okay.
So you'll know it's the new product. It'll have the silver tip.
Silver tip.
And it'll have that wear guard tip big on
Okay.
the packaging.
Okay. So hopefully you heard what she said here, guys. All right. So these are going to start replacing the old Shockwaves in stores
So
pretty
you
soon.
can start to see it in stores already.
Okay.
But it'll by the end of the year.
They'll
will
should be everywhere.
completely
Okay.
new.
All right, and you'll know that these are the new ones by seeing the wear guard tip right on the packaging. All right, so you actually might start seeing these in stores
Today. Yep.
All right, and the big way to know is obviously the silver tip with the black
With the black base.
with the black base. Okay, and again, this kit is going to be made available in October. It's going to be a 25-piece set. Okay, it's going to be around $49.99. Should be out around October. The only reason it's not out now is they're waiting for a couple of these bits to
The
be.
Square and Torx. will
The
be
Square and
launched.
Torx will be launched later. Okay, so excellent. Thank you. And there's no price increase with the Shockwaves.
So now with the Shockwave,
Okay.
it's a rolling change, so it'll be the same price point.
I have one question. I thought I heard you. Now the torsion zone. Did you say it's going to be 5 times stronger?
So these bits offer up to 50 times life versus
Okay.
competitive impact bits.
Okay, so compared to the old ones, kind of.
So it is an improved life
Right.
for the old ones, but not 50 times
Yeah, not
versus
50.
us.
Right, okay.
So it's versus other competitive
Other
ones on the
competitors.
market.
Okay, so yeah, that torsion zone is improved on the new Shockwaves. All right, but then again, you're going to see the wear guard tip right on the label, and you'll know from the silver tip. Okay, all right, I got to get out of here. I don't even know what my next group is, guys. I got to go. Yeah, group 4,
Group 4, right there to the right.
right there. What is it? What's it
Pack
called?
out.
Okay, all right, we're doing pack out. We're doing pack out, guys. Who wants to do a pack out? Come on.